Welcome to part 4 of Sailor Moon Another Story, and we are going to Usagi's house because this is where plot happens. And as soon as Usagi comes home, she realizes that things are definitely not safe here, as Shingo is running for his dear life from a Yoma, who, by the way, is just hilariously saying, "Wait!" Seriously, would you want to wait for something that's trying to chop you with a scythe? No, you do not. So now we're gonna have to go upstairs to save Shingo from the Yoma that happens to be there. And everybody instantly transform. And speaking of transformations, or should I say level ups, by this time, Sailor Moon and company are level 9. I gave items and equipment to Uranus, Neptune, and Saturn, so their defense, attack, and their speed is up. Meaning this next boss battle will be a breeze. And remember, make sure you put some stuff onto your party member. Either way, it should still be a breeze, but it's best to put some accessories on your party members so that they'll actually do some work. A thing for Sailor Moon. Alright then. I guess now would be a good time to show off the Moon Cup. Yeah, that's what it's called. Anyway, if you use the Moon Cup, I think one of Sailor Moon's attack, Moon Spiral Heart Attack, will turn into the Rainbow Moon Heartache. And also, Uranus is so powerful, and so is World Shaking. I really didn't need to show off anything, but I will. I will eventually. Oh, and Hotaru went up another level. Hooray! So I guess we're at the appropriate level now, so we can keep going. But normally, guides will tell you that you got to... Oh yeah, Shingo got ta-ta-ta-ta. Go ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Yes, go ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Anyway, as I was about to say, some guides will actually have you to level up to at least level 11. Honestly, if you have the right equipment, you can pretty much curb stomp the rest of this chapter at level 9. Level 10 the max. And of course, afterwards, now you're also told to go back to Hikawa Temple. Because, again, that's where plot happens. And there's your hiker here that's right by your house. You can restore your health if you need to. Now then, let's show off how my team improved. Besides the fact that Uranus just one-shot at one of the bosses. Saturn can one-shot bosses too! Because I got her that strong. Yeah, I did a lot of grinding off screen, and it's gonna come to a point where all the scouts will have a space where they have to grind for levels. As a matter of fact, that's the entirety of Chapter 2. But anyway, Saturn went from only doing 2 damage to wrecking their shit. And that's what I like. Now then, we're gonna have another battle, and I'm gonna cut it out. So, let's head over to the Hikawa Shrine. Yeah, there's not much to say to Ray's grandpa. Oh, by the way, Ray's grandpa, one of the biggest perverts in the show. He got toned down by season 3, but that's it. Anyway. Oh, and by the way, Yuichiro is also the, hobo they picked up, and he's now a shrine maiden. Or shrine, priest. Anyway, now that we've come to Hikawa Shrine, they have a slight problem. You see, the 4 inner soldiers are not anywhere to be found. Anyway, Artemis is telling the gang that the Oppistio Soldiers are pretty much using the time-space door. You know, that door that's guarded by Pluto to manipulate time and space itself. And by doing so, many villains that were recently defeated by Sailor Moon from Season 1 all the way to Season 3 are coming back. Now, unfortunately, as Artemis tries to show off some new information he found, this ends up being a actual ransom note, to be honest. And this girl calls herself the Opposite Sin. And threatens to kill Sailor Moon. What else is new? But here's what's new. Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, and Venus are all in the and Chibi-Usa are all in the possession of the Oppistio Soldiers. And in order for us to get them back, we're gonna have to actually confront them. Yep. Your friends are held hostage. Oh, and by the way, there's one more person that needs to be discussed. Unfortunately, I'm gonna save her till her appearance in Chapter 4. Anyway, everybody's now contemplating on whether or not... Okay, Uranus, or should I say Neptune, actually. Neptune is contemplating on whether or not to go and rescue everybody from the Opposite Soldiers. Because, Neptune feels it's a giant trap. Which means we're gonna have to go all the way to Juban High School to get them. So let's do this as soon as the cutscene's over with. And 3 against 1, Neptune really has no say. We're gonna have to go to Juban High School, or Junior High, sorry. We're not in high school yet. Not until Stars, anyway. Now then, let's head on out. And if you're going to be doing some grinding, make sure you do it soon. Grind up for some money, definitely. Because we're coming to the end of this chapter. And, of course, we're going to go into a battle, and I'm going to skip it. But we're coming to the end of this chapter. And, like I said, Chapter 2 is basically going to focus on the people that you did not have on your team to grind up. So, if you have any leftover money, by all means, make sure you have some so that the other Sailor Soldiers can purchase stuff. Anyway, the Opposite Scouts are planning their... or Soldiers, Scouts, Soldiers, doesn't matter. They're planning their evil deed and their evil traps. So now we're gonna have to go through 3 floors to find Mars, Mercury, which we just now found, Venus, and Jupiter. So, each soldier is dreaming of what they want to do. Of course, Ami wants to become a doctor. That is a no-brainer. And this Yoma's making her dream that she has a married life and she is a doctor. Well, while she's dreaming this Yoma's slowly but surely trying to kill her. We're gonna have to put a stop to that. So let's see the enemy here. It is Munreed. Now, here's the deal with Munreed. If you have any bath salts, by all means, use them whenever Munreed successfully lands a sonic wave. It will put one of your party members to sleep. And if you have the Moon Cup, by all means, use it. I will also show off the Space Sword as well. Oh, and this is Neptune's attack, Submarine Reflection. Oh, no! God damn it! Oh yeah, I forgot, she has Toxic Mist as well. Thankfully it missed. But this move right here is probably one of Sailor Moon's most powerful attacks. And it just wrecked that monster cleanly. Now then, since the Yoma's been killed, Amy should be alright, or should I say Sailor Mercury should be alright. And of course, no matter who you find first, they'll always tell you, go help the others. Even though chances are you probably help the others. Oh, and don't forget the hitchhiker in this room here. It would be good to come there and actually heal up. Now then, on the second floor, I do believe Mars and Venus are there. No, Mars and Mercury. There she is. Yeah, let's go and help Ray. By the way, they gave you a question of whether or not to help Ray. But if you choose no, then you'll just back off until you say yes. Anyway, use the Moon Cup on this battle to try to speed things up. Oh god, not Toxic Mist again. And I do believe you need to buy some bath oils from the convenience store. And if you do, that will help you against poisons. No, bath medicine, that's what it is. Anyway, second verse, same as the first. Beat the hell out of the enemy, and this will end it quickly. Let's use Space Sword Blaster. And it missed. But Rainbow Heartache may just kill her. And it did! Damn. So much for using the Space Sword. Oh, by the way, the Space Sword is a single attack, which is really powerful too in its own right, but World Shaking is the best move you can use. Anyway, Ray is having a dream about falling in love with Mamoru. Remember folks, in the anime, Ray and Mamoru were an item as well. Only a temporary item. Anyway, Ray is in La La Land, or should I say Dreamland, just dreaming about Mamoru, not knowing that Usagi's right above her ear. Sailor Moon, what did you just say? Mamoru? What the heck were you dreaming about? I'm alright, go help the others. Blah! She just passed out. She's just pretending to be dead. Cause she just went there and mentioned Sailor Moon's boyfriend out loud in her sleep. Oh, this is the other half of that room. That's why I said it's gonna take 3 rooms to rescue all the soldiers, because the classrooms are split up into 3 sections, I should say. I mean 2 sections, sorry. There's an exit and an entrance. And nope, there's nothing here. And what's in here? Nothing of valuable importance. Now let's go up. Oh, sorry about that. The gate's skipping a little. Okay, not this room. let's go here. There she is. Now then, we have to take on the same enemy once again. But this one's really hilarious. This Yoma's actually monologuing, while Sailor Moon is just moving Makoto out of the way, well, Sailor Jupiter out of the way, while the Yoma's monologuing. That was hilarious. And now we got Jarcock. Something we should have seen several moments ago, actually, because that's the sport. Anyway, that was Space Sword Blaster. Was it anything good? Probably. But World Shaking's more powerful, I guess. One Rainbow Moon Heartache should probably do the job. Oh, so here's the gist. Mars and Mercury will have Mercury as their boss, and Venus and way to go, Hotaru. Anyway, Venus and Jupiter will have Jarcock as their bosses. And Makoto's dreaming about dating a guy who's just as tall as she is, and just as much of a roughneck as she is. I don't know, that's really hilarious. Anyway, he's smitten with, well, that's just her dream, that the guy she wants to marry, or I say date, is smitten with her cooking. And of course, we've got Jupiter saved. That just leaves only Venus, and she's on the top floor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's on the top floor. There's nothing here. She's the last one to be saved, and after that, then we take down the Oppistio Soldiers, or at least confront them. Alright, where are you? There she is! And there's the Yoma, waiting for Sailor Moon. But first, we go into Monaco's dream sequence, where Monaco has finally found true love instead of going around chasing after boys or chasing after idols. So, yeah, just do it. But nonetheless, this is the last one we're gonna have, the last person we're gonna be facing, the last enemy actually, after this cutscene, to be honest. And once we're done with that, we're gonna get nothing but plot! Yay! Seriously, it's gonna be one huge plot dump after this battle, so this is basically the last battle of the chapter. So let's beat this thing up. I'm surprised that this monster has more speed than everybody else, but considering the fact that I've leveled myself up pretty good, we're doing pretty fine. So I say, the rest of the game may be a little bit tougher. Yeah. Oh crap! Thank goodness it missed. That's the person who uses Sonic Wave. You all saw Toxic Mist and how it misses. if it succeeds, if you have bad medicine, immediately use them. Yep, it's still alive. Now it's dead. And Saturn just pretty much sealed that thing's fate. Wow. And Venus is back up again. So now we have to go up to the top floor to save Chibi-Usa. Everything's alright. Monaco's got it from here. Look how quickly she just fell to the ground. I'm pretty sure there was somebody else here that could heal. No. Not on this floor. It's on the bottom floor. But I don't have time. I'm also certain that there was something else hidden, like treasure or something like that. But no, there wasn't. So let's head to the top floor and get this over with. We're here, and guess who's there? Forgot that bitch's name. Or Sin, if you will. But she's not alone. There is Marduk. I think there's 3 more coming. And Naboo should be there too. Anyway, well, that's among the 3 anyway. There's Ishtar and Naboo. And they're trying to convince Sailor Moon to give them the Silver Imperial Crystal. Yes, the Silver Imperium Crystal. It's the one thing that they're after right now. And Sailor Moon, like the true sport she is going to give it to them for the sake of Chibi Moon. Now, not gonna lie, I understand that that's your daughter and her life is valuable, but, there's something you all need to realize. By giving the enemy a powerful weapon that will make them stronger, even though you have your, son or daughter of loved one that's been held hostage, that's not gonna change the fact that... Oh, I was in the middle of a lecture there, but here comes Tuxedo Mask, doing the one useful thing that he does. Throw roses. I don't know what to say except give him about 5 seconds. Anyway, I'll give it about 2 minutes tops, actually, and watch him go down quickly. But as I was saying, it doesn't matter who your child is. I mean, I know material possession won't actually replace children, but if you try to give them the Silver Imperium Crystal, a thing that may cause doomsday if held by the wrong hands, then I think you could sacrifice a child or two, because, you know, you could bring back people. And it's been hinted in the manga that you can. Anyway, I only actually gave them 2 minutes, and immediately they got caught. Wow. Just wow. It's amazing how Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask got caught in the enemy's trap. Oh boy. That is totally unexpected. No correction, it is expected. I mean, the original anime has it to where Tuxedo Mask is constantly getting hurt or is constantly the victim of some sort of enemy scheme. Or, in the case of Stars, he's flat out killed. Oh, look at that kiss emote. But little do those fools know, I wouldn't say fools, but little does Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Moon know that they're being mind controlled. No, they do know, but they don't know how to break it out. And finally, Chibi-Usa is awake. Now, do we fight these four right now? The answer to that is no. But what they will do is form a... Oh yeah, they're gonna form a powerful attack to pretty much wipe out everybody. Which gets no-selled by Tuxedo Mask. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that is some bullshit. Oh no, don't turn your back on him! Oh crap! The Saturn! Oh, that's that bullshit! Well, now Mamoru and Hotaru's down for the count. However, Hotaru will be fine. It's Mamoru that's down for the count for the rest of the game. She's just only down for the count for the rest of Chapter 2. Well, for the end of Chapter 1 and throughout the majority of Chapter 2, because Chapter 2 has its own focus. And what exactly is that focus? We're about to get to that in just a moment. Right now, the Sailor Soldiers are lamenting not being able to protect Mamoru from the opposite soldiers. And now, since Hotaru is starting to recover, she's still gonna have to be bedridden. But the worst is yet to come. Because these guys are going to be running rampant, and unless we actually find a way to revive, well, I wouldn't say revive Mamoru, but rather, in order for us to actually help Mamoru, we have to go around the world. And now, we're introduced to, Queen Beryl, or should I say Prince Endymion's generals. But what I meant to say is, now not only do we have to stop the opposite of Scouts, we have to defeat, Sin in order to save Mamoru, because so long as Mamoru is poisoned, the Earth is poisoned, and vice versa. So what our quest is for Chapter 2 is to take the Kage Stones and, find a different source to power them up. Meaning, we'll have to search for 4 MacGuffins in order for to bring Mamoru back on his feet, even though he's not going to be playable anytime in this game. Now, in case anybody's wondering what the Shino-Ishi is, that is probably the rainbow crystals. Anyway, the whole point is we're going to have to use the the Kage Stone to find the He Stones, put them together, and heal Mamoru. That's basically what's going to happen. But here's the thing. You have to go to 4 different locations. Jedi Stones in Nepal, Nephilites in Canada, Soysites in Switzerland, and Kunzites is in Turkey. In other words, Uranus, Neptune, and Saturn and Sailor Moon is out for this entire chapter. Mars is going to Nepal, Mercury's going to Switzerland. Jupiter is going to Canada, and Venus is going to end it by going to Turkey. So basically the Kage Stone is what we're going to be focusing on for the rest of Chapter 2. And this is also a good way to give some leveling up to the 4 soldiers that were sitting out for this chapter. And again, I tell you, if you haven't grounded up enough money, by all means do so between every section of Chapter 2 and between the sections of Chapter 1 that breaks away from plot. Because if you don't, well, your girl is well, the girl that's going to be alone in that area, namely Mercury, and in some cases Jupiter, they're going to be curb stomped. But specifically Mercury for one real big reason. Because the enemies are tougher in Switzerland. So yeah. That's our quest for right now, and we've pretty much ended Chapter 1 in 4 parts. Yes, this one's a beefer, but it's all plot dump. Well, at least it's plot dump at the end of the chapter instead of at the end of the game. That's actually a pretty good thing, as opposed to what most RPGs would do. Oh, and Chibi-Moon has the audacity to leave out the house to try to find the, oh, what the hell is that called again? Oh, goddammit, I can't pronounce it. But she was trying to find something. But for the time being, we're going to end it here. And I will see you guys in Chapter 5 at the start of Chapter 2. I'm in Part 5. God damn it. I'm fumbling and mixing up my words. Anyway, I'll see you guys in Part 5.